What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
What's good? It's night right about the hood.
Oh, dear God. I'm already eating and drinking.
Look a damn mess. Just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What's up, what's up, what's up? It's me, L Teddy 27, and I am back for yet another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, will be our review for Insecure. It is season 5. It is episode 8. It is entitled Choices. Okay. Now, I see what they were going for this episode, but we got 2 episodes left, and they're only 30 minutes. And we are careening down this hill, down this mountain, toward a messy ending. Like, I see the ending just, I don't know. I don't like where it's going. We'll talk about that then. We start off Issa and Strugglebeard, Nathan are in bed. Maybe they just woke up or whatever. Maybe they just got through, bumping uglies or whatnot. Issa is commiserating all about Tiffany leaving and going to Denver or whatever. So, they're doing the morning pleasantries. He done spent the night over her house because you remember we talked about his struggle ass apartment where he using a goddamn crate for a goddamn nightstand. But that's a whole nother story. So he asks her about them moving in together. And at first she was like, but then she was like, And so I guess she's saying that we can think about it. But in my mind, I'm like, y'all doing way too much, way too early. And I get that Nathan doesn't know Issa that well yet. He doesn't know all of the history and stuff that goes along with Issa. Because there's no way I would get into any type of venture with the likes of Issa D. She's a goddamn train wreck. She's a goddamn mess. It's no way on earth that I would do any parts of this with her. She's a mess. A whole goddamn mess. But you go ahead and let her fuck you up. Like she done did everybody else. Let her fuck you up. Like she done did all the other men before you. A mess. Like she's already done you. A mess. A goddamn mess. Doing way too damn much. Issa, then we see her at an event that she put on for MBW. And so she's talking to the big guy at MBW. And she's letting them know, they're letting her know, listen, this is a great event. And it looks like, remember that group that she went to and they told her no because they were like, we saw you on the internet. We saw the whole hashtag. We saw what you did to Krishan. We don't want no parts of you, girl. Girl, go somewhere and die slowly. Well, apparently they didn't really want her to die slowly, or they wanted her to die slow enough where they could revive her and now she can come back and they could tell her, okay, we'll do your event. Anyway, they're down to the event or whatever. So she got them to come around. And so MBW guys like, listen, we think we're ready to offer you, a significant, offer. I'm not sure exactly what her role is or what her title is or position is, but they're ready to offer her something. So, and it looks like, it's her company that they're going to offer something. So I'm not quite sure what it is or what the role or what her role is or what the company's role is, but they offering her some change. Okay. Molly Issa, I mean not Molly Issa, Molly Kelly and Issa's brother Amal. Yes, cute dog scared Amal. Okay. Whole child who always have a cute little boo, have a cute little man boo thing. Did y'all see when he walked away, the cute little tall, skinny, cute little thing that he was with when he walked away out on a black shirt and I think some light pants or whatever. Anyway, he was cute from the back. So I'm all so cute. Ooh, love me some Amal. Always have a little cutie. I could be a little threesome. We could be a throuple. Anyway, so they come to support Issa, and then they talk about the fact that apparently Molly went forward with the Torian thing, and they went on the first date, and they're supposed to be getting ready to go on a second date or whatnot. So that we find out that that's a thing now that Molly and Torian, I don't know if you can call them dating, but they're going on dates. When Issa leaves, Crenshaw, let me go back. When Kelly says, I'm gonna write a show about him just to write him off. I love Kelly. Love, love, love. Because I would do something like that. Like, I would write a story or write a book just to fuck up somebody and just make them, make horrible things happen to them. Because I want to do it in real life, but I can't do it in real life. So I make it happen, in my writing. I do that. It's a thing. It really, I was with Kelly on that because that really is the thing for people who like to write. So, anyway, so when Issa's leaving, Crenshaw rolls up on her and is like, "Oh well, backpedaling and pussy popping, backpedaling and pussy popping, cause now he know, child, he know all of the shit that goes on in the background. He didn't know about all of these logistical things that and administrative things that need to be done. All he worried about is, I'm worried about my art. It's my art. It's my art. I need to be able to flex my artistic. Yeah, while you're flexing your artistic muscles and just doing everything you want, somebody has to be in the background, doing all of the paperwork, pulling all of the strings, making sure all of the logistical things are taken care of prior to give you a platform and a stage and avenue by which you can put your art out there. It ain't so easy now, huh? But while you around here trying to backpedal and pussy pop and apologize, I don't see you on Al Gore's Good Internet apologizing. I don't see you rescinding the hashtag that you made for this woman, but you want her to go and work with you and push your career forward. Girl, boom, boom, girl. Mm-mm. Anyway, Issa gets an offer letter or whatnot from MBW, and apparently it's pretty big. Got some zeros behind it or whatever. A pretty piece of change, honey. And then she goes into this elaborate dream sequence because she started off her and I can't remember the little girl, her little assistant name, but they went to go show them some this small little theater that holds about 400, and immediately we're morphed into this dream sequence where Issa is looking into the future and you know all of this money, and she becomes this rich person, and she done moved to Miami, her and Nathan living together, and she has all of these people, personal assistants and people that work for her. So as she's presenting, you know, things to MBW. She has all of these. She done made it big. She's elaborate. She's getting interviewed by big time. Journalist or whatever, some lady, I guess who's supposed to be like a young Gayle King or whatever. So she has this elaborate dream sequence peeking into the future of what it would be like if she chooses the MBW deal, and so forth. So put a pin on that. We then see Kelly down to her parents' house. Not Kelly, Molly's down to her parents' house. Kelly is with her. And so Molly's two brothers, Molly's older brother and younger brother are there. I loved how the younger brother was so awkward. Like he's the young, but he still has kind of has that role like, I don't want to see all this fussing and fighting. And he was like, well, I'm gonna go get some tea when the conversation started to get a little tense and heated. And then he came back in and was like, I ain't really found no tea. I don't really think there was no tea, but I'm gonna just go and go buy some tea. I love that moment. He was so cute. He was so cute. And then that awkward moment with him made him so much cuter. But anyway, it did make him that much cuter. Like he was fine after that awkward moment. But anyway, because I like little quiet, awkward kind of guys like that. Real, goofy, you know, that's my type. Anyway, so, and the other thing that I was going to say about that is, in these types of conversations, there's always a person that feels that way that are like, ugh, I don't like confrontation. I don't like tense moments. I just want to leave the room. I don't want to be here. Y'all work this out and let me know when you're finished. Like a lot of people identify with that, and I'm glad that they included. I had Molly's character do that in there. And so forth. And we find out that her dad has to admit, listen, I ain't got a lot of money to leave y'all. We had to tap into the 401k to pay your mom's medical bills and so forth. Um, and there's just not a lot of money to leave. There's not a whole lot. And so he feels some kind of way that, after working all his life, he don't have a lot to leave his children. But the one thing that he should probably be able to take in solace is the fact that you raised your children well enough to where even if you don't leave them anything, they are good on their own. Like they don't have need for, oh God, I'm waiting for my parent to die so they can leave me this money because I need this money. Like they're not like that. So that's one thing that he can take and be, happy about. He can take some solace in that. So what? Oh, okay. So next we see Issa, because Crenshaw sent Issa a message said meet me here. So she goes down to meet Crenshaw, and Crenshaw pitches her and says, "Listen, I want you to work with me. I got this storefront and things, and I got it's a whole big thing, and I just want you to work with me and help me push my stuff. And we supposed to be working together, and you supposed to be able to help me. And this is a big opportunity, and I got big plans and stuff like that. And I need you to partner with me and work with me." So what we essentially have here is Issa has the MBW offer worth all of this money, but then she has Crenshaw who said, "Nah, I need you to not do that. I need you to work with me. I have the freedom to work with me and help promote all that I got and partner with me, and we can do big things together. This, that, and the third. Dot 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 X Y Z A B and C." And so Issa goes into this whole elaborate dream sequence again, where this time she chose to work with Chris Sean, and she feels fulfilled in terms of the work that she's doing. Because she's helping her community, she's helping Black people. She gets like they have the part where she gets the key to the city or whatnot because she's been helping Black businesses and promoting Black people and getting all of these things going for Black people. And then after that, she's this big moment, great, big, grandiose event surrounding her. The mayor gives her the key to the city. She goes home, and she's still living at the goddamn apartment, working as the apartment manager. Nathan staying with her. And Nathan said, "Yeah, Trina said she needs you to get this thing out of toilet." So apparently, if she chooses this path, she won't have as much money financially, but I guess, you know, emotionally and professional. I don't know if I would say professionally she'll be fulfilled because part of being fulfilled professionally does include the money, but it'll give her a good feeling inside. And then somewhere in that whole sequence, exits Nathan, enters Lawrence. Yeah, meaning that this choice would have her end up with Lawrence. And trying to subconsciously tell her not only does she have a choice and decision to make with regard to what she wants to do professionally, she has a choice and decision that she needs to make with regard to her love life, Nathan or Lawrence. So then we see Molly leaving her parents' house or whatnot. She gets in the car and she just breaks down, she just start crying and breaking down and whatnot. I think it was just, everything kind of came to a head when she had some calm and peace, knowing everything, just even conceptualizing and internalizing that, hey, at some point your parents are going to die and you're going to have to grapple with that. And just seeing her dad struggle through, everything that he was going through his brain with regard to, you know, putting together a wheel or whatnot, and knowing that he didn't have nearly what he wanted to have. And so, I think just everything came to a head for her. And so she starts crying. Torian calls her. And Torian was like, "Yeah, we're going to this spot, this BYOB. I think red wine will go better than with." And so she's all excited. She was like, and he was like, "Please don't flake out on me." And she was like, I don't want to, but she was like, "Listen, I just had a hell of a day with my parents, and I just won't be in the right headspace." And he was very amenable to it. I mean, he was like, "You know what? No problem, no sweat. It's good. Listen, you take your time. If you need to talk, I'm here. Talk to me. Let's, we can work this out. We can talk about it. We can do this." And then, so he comforts her in that and makes her feel better about it. He was very supportive to her in that moment. Um, and then, so she goes home and Molly. Issa calls Molly, and Molly helps Issa say, because Issa's like, "I don't know what to do. I got these two offers from MBW and from Crenshaw or whatnot." And Molly was like, "Listen, at the end of the day, you already know what you want to do. Go ahead and pull the trigger." That was the long and short of it. You know what you want to do. I know you're grappling with it. You got to make a decision. You really already know what you want to do. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Get it over with. And so she was like, "I appreciate it. Thank you." So Molly's at home. She gets a DoorDash or Uber Eats at the door. It's wine and wings. And Torian, and she was like, "I want to know wine and wings." And Torian sends her a text saying, "Wings and wine make everything better." And I thought that was such a sweet gesture. She wasn't expecting it. And I think we're careening toward that ending where we see Molly's going to end up being with Torian. I think that's where we're going with that, which is good. That, he checks all the boxes for her. I don't know if he checks all the boxes. We got to see how the sex is. But if we find out that the sex is good, he'll check all of the boxes for Molly. So then we see Issa at home with Struggle Beard, and they done got something to eat, and he done brought something to eat to the house and he goes in there to wash his hands, and he was like, "I just want you to be happy." And then when he comes out, she was when he said that statement, she just thought about it, and he comes out and she's looking at him all weird, like. And I think at that moment she knew I'm not gonna be happy with him. And I think she probably wanted to let him know this is going to do the regular Issa traditional. Yeah, this is not going to work out. We can't be together. You need to find you somewhere else to go. You know, because Issa always does that at the most inopportune time, out of the blue, just fucking dumps people and breaks up with people. Like, it's just always just so toxic and just bad timing and inappropriate and just every time she does it, it's so just bad. And I fully expected her to do that at that moment. She did not, but I can see it coming, and you see her in her mind saying, "Nah," because she was waiting for Lawrence to come around that corner, and not Nathan. She wanted Lawrence to be coming around that corner. It was nobody's Lawrence. So you see where this is going. It goes off from there. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Because I ain't gonna even say if, when Issa decides that she finna break up with Nathan and go back with Lawrence, I'ma drag her. I'm gonna click this damn button, come on this review, and drag her for everything she's worth. Drag the shit out of her. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Anyway, I'm telling y'all, that was the whole episode. I'm telling y'all, I know how this is gonna go. I can see it now. I'm sick of it. They gonna make her do that. What I'm hoping that she tries to go back to Lawrence after breaking up with Nathan, and Lawrence tell her, "Hell no, bitch, go somewhere and die slowly." That's what I want Lawrence to do. And I don't want her to end up with anybody. I just want her to be unhappy with nobody. And that's coming from a card-carrying founding member of the Lawrence Hive. Hashtag Lawrence Hive. Anyway, that was Insecure. Season 5, episode 8. Let's get in the comment section, y'all. We got a lot to talk about in this comment section. I'll see y'all in the comment section. Let's argue about what we saw. Until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.